Bihari.
वासुदेवाय।
And she is very addicted to drinking blood of children. Which is that's like not to mention also. But she was so cruel, she would like the flesh and blood of small children. But nowadays it is not unthinkable also. There may be people those who do abortion and some of them eat the fetus also, and such kind of things are happening. So see, Putna was PhD in that. So she was so cruel that it is almost unthinkable. Jigam sayapi. Jigam is condemned life. No one would even like to look at her face. If someone sees Putna, you have to actually have bath and you have to go to Ganga and jump with her clothes on. She was such a contemptible lady. But what happened? She just approached Krishna with the intention of killing. But Krishna took it as Krishna is such a person, he just neglected that aspect. Oh, she's coming with the intention of killing, giving me poison. And what is positive? She's approaching me like a mother. And she is about to feed me milk. But she never fed milk. But Krishna took it as if like that. So here, if you want to be a follower of Krishna, if you understand how merciful Krishna is, how he doesn't see any fault. He is like a sun. There is no darkness in the sun. So Krishna's heart is so merciful. What happened? See, he just said, okay, let me do something good to her. And Dattva api Sadgati. And gave her Sadgati. Sadgati is very high, not just Vaikuntha, but she gave a place in Vaikuntha. As a position also, as verse. So here Sukadeva Goswami discusses this, and he is saying, how is this possible? Actually it was natural. Because Padabhyam Bhakta Radhisthapyam Mandabhyam Lokavandite. He is saying Krishna's feet are always in the heart of devotees. Devotees' heart is always a place for Krishna's lotus feet. And Krishna's lotus feet are worshipped by those people who are worshipped by common people. You all go to worship Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, but they worship Krishna's lotus feet. So he is the most worshipable. His feet are, everyone looks towards Krishna. His feet. Vishnu tat paramam padam sada pashyanti surya. So, and this lotus feet, what happened? Angam yasya samakramya. He held on to Putna. He held on, and with these feet he kicked her. So these feet are not achievable by anyone. But Putna got them. Although she got as a kick. But the kick also, Krishna is always merciful. Even punishment of Krishna is mercy. So he kicked her with his lotus feet. Bhagwan api tat stanam. So her breasts were held by Krishna and her feet were kicking. So these feet awarded her the Sadgati. So in this way, they are saying if a demon can get Sadgati by approaching Krishna in a negative way, then what will Krishna give those people who approach him lovingly? Like one is negative. Putna was approaching Krishna in a negative way. But some may just approach in neutral way. Like nowadays they are going for fund collection. So they may not give lovingly. That's all. No, we have to give something. So he may just remove some money and in neutral attitude. He doesn't even know where it is going. Means it's going for Krishna or not, but it has no great bhakti towards Krishna at that moment. So in a neutral attitude you may give. So what he will get? Because someone gave negatively, Krishna gave such a way. And someone gives neutrally, then he will give even better. And what to speak of those devotees of Krishna who are giving lovingly, like Mother Yashoda, of course, she is the highest epitome of love, and cows who are feeding Krishna milk, they are all giving with love. And what to speak of him who gives everything to Krishna with love, but sarvadharman parityaja. So here Sukadeva Goswami is saying we should not have any doubt in our mind that Krishna will award us. Krishna, we should not maintain this doubt. Jab karke kya milega? These people are saying that we chant. So why not to chant? We should chant because even if by any emotional exchange with Krishna, it will be a great mercy to us, towards us. Only thing is, we right now don't have that Shraddha. We don't have complete faith that Krishna is in the holy name. We don't have complete faith that Krishna is sitting there in the form of Vigraha. So if we have that faith and we give, then it's only rewarded. So here is a proof, because that's why Purna's pastime is like that. Purna's pastime is also Krishna also teaches that do bhakti. Don't worry about result. It is said that even what you can't imagine you will get. You may just say thoda hi chahiye, but Krishna will give unimaginable things. Rather, if someone wants Aishwarya, he can give more than Vaikuntha when he gave to Dhruva Maharaj. So in this way, the pastimes continue. And then Parikshit Maharaj becomes very excited hearing this Putna story. And he wants to hear more. So he requests Sukadeva Goswami that please tell me more. They are saying, Yen avatarena Bhagwan Hari Vishwara Karoti Karna Ramyani Manojnani Cha Nam Prabhu That Shanmato Apayati Artir with Krishna. So here King Parikshit is going to tell 5 benefits of hearing Krishna Katha. So he is saying that Krishna does amazing pastimes. He does in Yen avatarena. This is not first avatar. He takes unlimited avatar. Vaman Dev, Narsingh avatar, and so many other different avatars are there. But he is actually appreciating Krishna Leela even more. Because he is saying this Krishna Leela is even more relishable. Of course, other Leela avatars are very good, no doubt. But Krishna's Leela are even more relishable. Especially his Balya Leela. Krishna coming as a small child. So anyone would like to hear. So he is saying, Yat Shanmato Apayanti Arti. Saying, yes, as we keep hearing Krishna Leela, we actually are not, initially we are not attracted to Krishna. We have some kind of, we don't have that much interest in Krishna Leela, chanting of Krishna's name. If you tell you how to chant, then what happens? Initially we don't feel like chanting. So, what is the solution? Read Srimad Bhagavatam to increase taste in Krishna. And especially if we hear Balya Leela of Krishna, they are so charming. So he is saying, what will happen? They will increase our taste in Krishna Leela. So, as Janmashtami is approaching, we should all try to hear Krishna's pastimes. We should take this as a season. A season for hearing Krishna Katha. We should try to read Krishna book. Prabhupada has given a beautiful Krishna book. Even before he started continuing Bhagavatam translation, he came up with Krishna book. Because he thought, even if I don't live long to consider Bhagavatam, at least let me give the essence of Bhagavatam. So what is that? The 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, which is Krishna Leela. So, if by reading Krishna Leela, what happens? Our taste for bhakti increases. Then with Krishna happens. Krishna is thirst. We have anyone born as a conditioned soul has great thirst for material enjoyment. Or we are thirsty for sense gratification. Each of our senses are demanding. We may mean only one thirst. Means in English we know thirst means for water. But each of our senses has its own ahara, there is food. Eyes are demanding for beautiful things, beautiful objects to watch, movies and every kind of things. Then ears are hankering for sweet music. Tongue is hankering for good taste and also speaking all kinds of prajalpa. And touch wants to feel soft and warm things. And in this way, what does it mean? Nose. Nose all beautiful fragrances in this world. So these senses make us strongly connected to this material world. And we want to enjoy them. So this Krishna which is there, if you want to overcome that, or hankering, etati atura chittanam, atura chitta. What is we atur for? Matra sparshechayam. Again and again we want to contact the sense objects for enjoying. So, bhava sindhu plovo drishto hari charyam varnanam. So if someone wants to cross over this material world, then we have to keep hearing Hari Charya in the pastimes of Krishna. So Prabhuji is saying, if we can hear this beautiful leelas, then what happens? We will achieve with Krishna. Means our taste for spiritual objects will become more stronger. Our senses can experience both matter and spirit. But right now, because our senses are covered over, we cannot experience spirit. That's why for us the holy name is tasting very bitter. As soon as we take a bit back, what attacks us? Sleep. The mind wanders. So we cannot concentrate on the holy name. So what happens? Because of no taste in the chanting of the holy name. So Rupa Goswami gives a very beautiful comment. He is saying, don't worry about taste. There is one mistake which we do. What we do? We say, I will chant when I feel good. I will chant if I feel chanting is very tasty. No. He is saying, put efforts, then demand for taste. We want taste first and then we want to put efforts. So he puts a very beautiful slogan saying, Syat Krishna Nama Charita Nisukir Siddhapti Avidya Pitto Patapta Sanasya Narachikanu Kintu Adarat Anudinam Kalaseva Jushta Swami Krama Bhavati Tadgana Mula Handri. He's saying Krishna's holy name, his name, form, pastimes, qualities, they are all very sweet, just like sugar candy. But because our tongue is covered by pitto patapta, there is jaundice. And one who has jaundice, what happens? For him, even sugar candy tastes bitter. So, he is saying, keep tasting sugar candy because sugar candy is itself medicine for jaundice, to cure jaundice. Or even sugar cane juice, it is recommended for jaundice patient. So, keep drinking, what will happen? Swagvi krama bhavati. Gradually taste will increase, gradually taste will come. Tadgana mula hantri. As our disease will be destroyed from the roots, then complete taste will come. So what is the disease? What disease is taste for matter. But as we keep eating spiritual things, medicine, for us what is medicine? Chanting of holy name, waking up early, chanting attentively, hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. So these are all spiritual things in this material world. So we have to come in contact with these things. So then our taste for chanting will come. So we are saying with Krishna will happen. So we should actually read Krishna book in this Janmashtami season. Then Sattvam cha Shuddhayati. Our existence will become purified. Means our heart is filled with samskaras. They are also called as bija. Bija means seeds. These seeds are the form of sinful desires. we are having these propensities. We see that some people who are more sinful, they have more sinful propensities. Sinful propensities are basically gambling, weed eating, illicit sex and intoxication. So these things are our tendencies. We are naturally tending towards that based on the previous vijas. So if you want to destroy them, if you want to remove them, it is not that there is enjoyment in that. It's only because we have been in touch with those things. We have been in touch with doing those bad things. So Sattam Shuddhati means those bad propensities will be removed. Because as the bad desires are there, those bad desires, as soon as they get a proper environment, opportunity, they are converted into actions. And as soon as you get into those actions, then they give reaction, which is bad reaction. So actually the sin comes from these propensities. So we may say that I am such a good person, but we don't know, and we have not got that opportunity. And as soon as we come across such kind of people or those environment, we also will fall for that. So until all of those desires are gone, we should not take it seriously. As a Prabhupada was saying, we should be afraid of Maya. We sometimes think, oh, I am a devotee now, and now I am free from any mistake. No, we should not do such a mistake of considering ourselves devotee. Even at this stage, devotees also may commit mistakes because those seeds are not gone. They will come up again. So neither for that what happens, we should hear enough. Lot of hearing is required. Enough medicine should go. Then Bhakti Harao and Tat Purushe Sakyam. So he's saying a person gets bhakti towards Krishna. So then bhakti arises. Bhakti means our propensity to serve Krishna. So how it comes? After we are purified. We are purified means our material hankering goes away, our senses are purified, and our we don't become repulsed by reading and hearing. Then bhakti comes. Tat Purushe Sakyam, and we get friendship towards devotees. So these are 5 benefits of hearing Krishna. So Krishna Maharaj is saying, please make me hear more. Because why is he saying this? Because previous cantos, Sukadeva Goswami was going very fast. He is the son of this person, he is son of this person, he did like this, he did. So he was telling few stories and finishing them. So now he doesn't want that Krishna Leela should be finished like that quickly. You take your time. I have 7 days more, so only 2 to 3 days are there remaining. I have a lot of time. So he is requesting. So in 2 shlokas he requests. That means he is very eager to hear. So after hearing this, Sukadeva Goswami becomes very happy. And then he tells the next pascha. So he says, one day, Lord Krishna, he started turning himself after 3 months. Small children, before they just lie on their back. Then the mother only has to carry him everywhere. And then on his own he starts turning. And then slowly he will start crawling also. So at every this thing they would celebrate Krishna's achievements. So Vrindavan is that. Vrindavan is only festivals. Festivals are what? Oh, Krishna did this today, let's celebrate. And Krishna keeps doing so many things. So Krishna, when he started turning, they did this Utthana ceremony. So Mother Yashoda called everyone, all the Brahmanas and guests, relatives. So everyone started coming towards this Nanda Bhavan. And Krishna was, initially she was holding him and she was welcoming everyone, exchanging gifts and welcoming greetings. But Krishna started feeling very sleepy. So Yashoda could see, oh, he is feeling very sleepy, he is yawning. Usually children, they have their own schedule. You can't make them obey your schedule. Many times you have seen the first birthday of the child. Everyone is celebrating, but the child is sleeping. Someone has just keep that present on him. That's all. So that celebration is for us. So the child is tired. So Krishna is very tired and he wants to sleep. So Yashoda took him to a secluded courtyard, and there was a hand cart which was full of lot of utensils were kept on it. So she put it on her lap and sat below that cart. And after some time, Krishna slept. Then Mother Yashoda put him on a soft cloth and she lied next to Krishna. And for some time, she just patted him. And when she was confirmed that, oh, now Krishna has slept completely. So now let me go and attend my other duties. So Mother Yashoda went. And she got busy in welcoming people and so many other things were there. And Krishna maybe time is not set. So after some time, he woke up. And for a child, after he wakes up, whom he wants? Mother. Like that's why mother should always be there with the child. For a child, mother, and initially he only knows this relation, mother. So that's why what Krishna, when he woke up, he started crying. He said, I want milk. And when he was crying, but Yashoda couldn't hear. None of them could hear. There was a lot of music and everything, Vedic mantras were going on, Yajna was going on. So when he was crying, no one could hear. So Krishna thought, maybe I have to make a louder noise. So he is not hearing now. So you know that this cart is there, a lot of utensils are kept. Let me do something. So what Krishna did, he just, his feet which are soft like butter, or you can say newly grown leaves, they touched this cart. And immediately this cart dismantled and all utensils fell down. And there was a huge sound. So we should know that Krishna he can do anything with anything. And especially as Krishna, in other avatars, for Vaman Dev, we have to become big to bring Ganga from the universe. And to kill Hiranyakashipu. Narasimha we sing also, Tavakara Kamala Vare. Your hands are soft like lotus, but your nails are hard like thunder bolt. So we had to make his nails very strong, hard to rip off Hiranyakashipu. But Krishna's feet were as they are. He doesn't change anything. Just by his touch, this thing happened. And also, we see that Krishna showed his power of his lips in Putna Lila. What he can do with his lips. And now he is showing his power of his lotus feet. And later, as Trinavarta, when he will kill, he will show his power of his hands. And he will show universe. And he will show his power of his Aishwarya. So, when everything fell, everyone came running. What happened? How can this just on its own, how can it fall? So when everyone came, then they were seeing that Krishna is lying there crying. And the children who were playing next to him said, no, nothing, this Krishna only did all this. But no one believed. So they took Krishna and they said, we are so fortunate, nothing happened to Krishna. And they started telling Brahmanas that please bless Krishna. Give Krishna a lot of blessings. So in this way, they requested the Brahmanas. And here Arjun is saying, who can give blessings? So he knew that this Brahmanas can bless because those Brahmanas were free from envy. They were free from speaking false. They were free from unnecessary pride, grudges, disturbance, and they were not disturbed by opulence, false prestige. So such Brahmanas, their blessings will always be fruitful. So Prabhupada writes that we should always know that a pure heart can bless. Not everyone can bless actually. The blessings of pure heart they are not failing. So then Krishna, he was picked up in Yashoda mother, she fed him. So after some time, this is a Leela of maybe 1 year old, Trinavarta Leela. So Mother Yashoda was sitting with Krishna and she was just enjoying Krishna's beauty. She was just staring at Krishna's lotus face And while she was just, children, they just throw her in the air and they smile. So Mother Yashoda was enjoying. So while she was enjoying this Leela, after some time she just put it on the lap. He became so heavy, as if a whole universe is in him, like a mountain. So Mother Yashoda couldn't lift him. So she just had to put him on the ground. And she could not understand what is happening. She became bewildered. She was looking here and there. What is happening to my child? I cannot lift him. So actually Krishna, he knew that Trinavarta is going to come. And Trinavarta's plan was, he will kidnap both Krishna and Yashoda together and take them on top and kill them. But Krishna wanted that only I go. Because he did not want to trouble his mother. And also you can say that Krishna is saying, okay, you are lifting me just few feet. Let me go thousands of feet on top. So Krishna wanted to go for a giant will ride. Actually giant. He wanted to go with the giant. So Krishna just stood there and Yashoda, she didn't know what to do. So she just went inside just to do some work and started praying and taking shelter of Narayan. Then suddenly this Trinavarta came. He was sent by Kamsa. And Trinavarta came as a very powerful wind. He lifted all the dust on top. So no one could see anything. They couldn't even open their eyes. And then everyone became blind. Just imagine if there is so much of storm is there. Then what will people do? They just have to sit where they are or just go and take shelter of a tree or a house. So everyone was disturbed. And the sound, which was very dangerous sound, was coming. And then this way Trinavarta came and immediately lifted Krishna. And he took him to Krishna on top. So that time Krishna became very light, so that Trinavarta can go. Can take him. And that time, after some time when the dust started settling, and Yashoda was so worried that where is Krishna? And she came to the place where she had kept Krishna. And there Krishna is missing. She became so dejected, she immediately fell on the ground, unconscious, crying, and started beating the ground, and just like a cow who has lost the calf. So she was crying and lamenting, and hearing her, all the neighboring coward women also came, and they also saw Krishna is not there. And they also started crying with Yashoda. And meanwhile, Krishna is on top, very high on top. And then Krishna also, of course, he became aware of the mother's lamentation. And also he was satisfied. Okay, now I have taken tour of Vrindavan, aerial tour. And then he became so heavy, he became heavy like a mountain. And his Trinavarta couldn't manage to take him more higher. He thought, no, now I am going to fall down. So he started pushing Krishna, let me throw Krishna away. But he tried as much as he can, but Krishna had caught Trinavarta. And he would not leave. And in one sense, Krishna was showing as if he is afraid. As when you put children on their back and start roaming around, the children catch very tightly. So Krishna caught Trinavarta very tightly. And this catching tightly became very troublesome to Trinavarta. He couldn't breathe, he couldn't do anything. And finally, he came all the way from down and crashed on the stone slab. And he died. And all his limbs became distorted. And he came and landed at the same place where Yashoda was there. The same place where he had taken off. So this is Krishna's pastime. He went everywhere and came back to the same spot. And Yashoda could see Krishna is come. And Krishna was playing on his Trinavarta, on the chest of Trinavarta, as if nothing had happened. So they were amazed. How is this possible? The demon had taken him and he came and fell all the way, and Krishna is still safe. So they thanked Narayan. They said only because Krishna is saved by Narayan. And Krishna is so saintly, innocent, that this demon was killed by Narayan. So in this way they were thanking. So here we see the Vrindavan Vasis, whatever Krishna does, they never take Krishna as God. They say Krishna is my child. So this is how the love is so thick. The Lord explained that the example is given. if you put a diamond in oil, still the diamond will shine. It will give some light and people can see, oh, there is a diamond inside. And if you put a diamond in like melted ghee, you can still see. But if the ghee is very thick, then diamond loses its existence. That kind of thing. No one can see it because that diamond is there. So like that, when the prem, the love of Vrajavasis is so thick that the Aishwarya, the Krishna's power and majesty, they cannot see on. They only see Krishna as their child. So this is what is the specialty of Vrindavan. And everyone should actually aspire. And here we also want to take, this is called as rasa. Prabhupada explained that in this world, we all are attracted to rasa. Rasa means taste. Anything in this world which we do, we are experiencing some taste, this is what we are doing. Some people even take taste in like these adventures, like bungee jumping, mountain climbing. These are all very risky things. Someone may lose his life also. But still, why is he doing? He's tasting that pleasure, adventure. So similarly, people are working in this world. Getting so much trouble. Every day, person goes. It's not easy, correct? Every day going early in the morning, reporting to the boss, and hearing from him, and all kinds of things, tolerating his abuses. Why we are doing all this? Not that we are enjoying that, but we are enjoying our family life. I tolerate all this because my family is there. I do it for my family. So this taste is there in the family life. So all these are because of the taste. Some people, wherever he experiences some taste, he invests his energy there. So what is the thing is, we should shift this taste from matter to spirit. That is the only thing we should do. Prasangam ajaram pasham atmaya kavyo vidu sa esha sadhu sukrito moksha dvaram apavaram. We have attachment. The attachment is towards matter. When the same attachment is shifted towards Krishna, the door for liberation will open. We don't have to give up anything, but the subject matter or the object of our affection should be changed. This is what is bhakti. So in Nectar of Devotion, Sri Goswami explains this. He explains in a very beautiful way. What is material pleasure, what is spiritual pleasure. Material pleasure diminishes. It becomes stale. Initially it is very exciting. Like, initially marriage is very exciting. But slowly, well, we don't say it becomes stale, but it loses its excitement as much it was there before. So any friendship or any adventure or tour or buying a house, as actually everyone enjoys while they're planning, while they're building the bungalow. But after the inauguration and after staying in for some days, then all that pleasure goes away. Buying a car, why do people keep changing cars? Because it becomes stale. And also what happens? It is material pleasure, it causes bondage. It binds us to this material world. And third, it gives reactions. Because naturally we commit sins and we get a lot of reactions for that. But spiritual thing is completely opposite. It keeps increasing. It becomes more and more tastier, more and more tastier. Because Krishna is unlimited, so the rasa also is unlimited. It's like an ocean of rasa. Akhila Rasamrita Murti. He is a personification of rasa. And his depth even he doesn't know. So what to speak of for us? We will anyways be floating in it. And secondly, it causes liberation. We will not be bound like we are bound in this world. and then it is purifying. You become more and more pure. You come to a constitutional position of the spirit soul. So it is all because it's a very scientific thing. It is not we all have to experience it. It is not just theory. It's more of practice actually. So as you keep practicing this, more and more it's realized. You may hear lectures, that's okay. You may read books, but until you don't experience it, our faith will not increase. And we'll only experience when we practice. If we don't practice seriously, then we don't experience also. Then we may just label, idhar kuch hota nahi. But where we have practiced, it is our this thing. So all these great saints, they will not simply say, they will not simply advertise it like that. So in this way, here Krishna killed these two demons, and then he was doing a lot of different pastimes. Actually, every day Krishna would kill. Here these are few which are given, most prominent ones. But it said that Krishna would kill every demon, one demon a day, at least. So imagine how many demons Krishna has killed. And so these are all Krishna's toys. Krishna would not play only with small toys. He would play with some devotees say that his Kans or Kans Mama. He would love Krishna so much that every day would send a new toy. And then Krishna would break those toys. Kans would be tolerant. So one day, Mother Yashoda, she was feeding Krishna milk. While she was feeding milk, she saw that Krishna is drinking and drinking, he is not stopping only. So her mother is very happy to feed Krishna milk. Actually, it is that in spiritual world, no one wants to stop because that's one activity itself is fulfilling. So Krishna was drinking for a long time, and then after some time he stopped. So Krishna understood that, oh, my mother is thinking something about me. She's thinking that I am drinking more. So Mother Yashoda saw the face of Krishna, very beautiful face, lotus face. And then she wanted to see if Krishna started getting teeth. So she just opened her mouth. She just opened Krishna's mouth and she saw something white. So she was thinking, are they teeth or are they milk? Krishna just get milk. So maybe I can just see white milk also. So while she was thinking this, that time suddenly she saw the whole universe in the mouth of Krishna. She could see all the higher planets, Swarga, Naraka and Bhulok, everything was there. And Brahmaji, Lord Shiva, and it's unlimited, Ananta. So Krishna is showing his unlimited opulence. So Krishna is there. Krishna, everything is inside Krishna, at the same time, outside Krishna. Krishna tells Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, see my Aishwarya. Everything is in me, but I am not in anything. I am aloof. So this is called Achintya Vedave. Actually, it is the highest philosophy where we know that the absolute truth means Krishna is absolute truth, from whom everything comes. Absolute truth means everything is included in him. His energies, his expansions, his incarnations, material and spiritual energies, everything is there. So when we say Krishna, we should know that what is the meaning of Krishna? Krishna is not just a person like us. Our understanding of Krishna should be very clear. When we say Krishna, Krishna means in this world of Krishna, everything is there. You, me, all incarnations, all energies, everything is in Krishna. Because he is absolute truth. Means everything is included in Krishna, at the same time, we are all different from Krishna. This is called Achintya Vedave. Achintya Vedave means simultaneous oneness and difference. Because we are come from Krishna, just like a tree. A leaf is a part of a tree. means one with the tree. Correct? If the part of a tree means it is a tree, it is a tree. But at the same time, we can't say this leaf is complete tree. So like that, Krishna means, so this is actually, we have Advaita and Dvaita. But this is both Dvaita and Advaita combined together in the most perfect way. This is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advocated. So in this way, you know that everything is one with Krishna because everything is part and parcel of Krishna. At the same time, we all are individuals, eternally different from Krishna. In this way, we can exchange rasa. So Advaita Vadis, they cannot exchange rasa because for them everything is one. How can the same person exchange with the same thing? Not possible. And those who are Advaita Vadis, they also cannot exchange rasa completely because he is different in nature and everything. And I am different from everything. I like different things, he likes different things, my emotions are different. But when we say we are same in quantity and in quality, then we can exchange. I also like rasa, he also likes. So in this way, both should be combined. So Mother Yashoda, she was seeing the whole Brahmand in Krishna. So actually Krishna was giving answer to a doubt. Why is Krishna drinking so much? The whole universe is Krishna. So how much Krishna should drink? By feeding Krishna, she is actually feeding the whole universe. So Krishna is saying, oh mother, only I am not drinking. Who is drinking? Whole universe is drinking. So be merciful to everyone. So in this way, Yashoda, so if we can become related to Krishna, then imagine, we can do the highest good. So when we think that doing social service, or we can say doing Samaj Seva is the highest. Some people have done this thing. But doing the Bhakti is the highest. How? By doing Bhakti or being connected with Krishna, we can do the highest good to everyone actually. Because we are connecting them back to the roots, the original thing. So Krishna is satisfied, everyone is satisfied completely. So we should do good to others in material way also, but spiritual knowledge also should be given. Then his problems are solved for ever. So this way Krishna was doing all these various leelas in different way, killing demons, showing his universal within, and slowly he was growing up. So later on we see that there are so many other demons which he kills. One by one we will discuss all of them. So in this way we saw these two demons being killed. One was Trinavarta, Shakatasura. Shakatasura actually, that cart was haunted by a demon. He had a subtle body. And he had come there to kill Krishna. He wanted to dismantle the cart and throw everything on Krishna. So Krishna escaped. But he himself got killed by Krishna's feet. So in this way, we should keep hearing. Prabhupada says in one lecture, in one of the purport in the second canto, he says we should hear enough. Enough means daily we should hear. And we should hear in good quantity also. Just like we eat, to get good nourishment, we have good quantity and good quality. Similarly, Bhagavatam also, you should hear every day. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. So if we have Bhagavatam every day and we have it in good quantity, then our heart will become clean faster. So it is not just to be said, but we should spend enough time for Krishna. Usually we become so busy in our work, we think that that's the last priority. If not last, we of course, because we have taken commitment, I will chant at least 4 rounds, 10 rounds, whatever rounds. So because of this commitment, we somehow or the other complete those rounds. But at the same time, what we should do? should take commitment for reading also. This is one thing which we always neglect. Say that इसका तो मैंने कुछ commitment नहीं दिया. What I do? I keep it as it is. Bhagavad Gita as it is. Bhagavatam as it is. Like one was telling, like Gaurav, he went one home, and previous year he had given Bhagavatam. And when he visited this year, he said, I want a third canto. So he gave him seal pack. This is still seal pack? Yes, Prabhuji, I wanted you to inaugurate. Saying every book you only should inaugurate. We should not do like that. We should remove them, open them, and read. Prabhupada would say, I have taken so much trouble. I have even given up my sleep just to translate them, to give this to you all. And I am so sad because you are not reading. Just imagine 12 years translating all these literatures, writing those purports. To tell you the fact, by one reading, we cannot understand the purports. Now, as we are reading it multiple times, we understand that these purports are so amazing. Because initially we feel as if, oh, Krishna Prabhupada is repeating. No, I already know this, I already know this. But we don't know actually. As we actually read them with our full consciousness, then we understand that even one sentence I don't understand properly. Because we only know them as information. They are not at one in our heart. Even just saying that I am not the body, I am the soul. That's I know. समझ गया. But one who is serious, you understand, I don't know it. I don't understand it. Because knowing is different. And when we behave, we come to know. And I don't understand. So like that, as we keep reading it multiple times, we understand that each sentence what Prabhupada has given in purport has very deep meaning. And if I can implement it in my life, then my life will change. So all of us should take a commitment. As we are chanting, similarly we should read. And I tell you, if you keep chanting and chanting without paying much attention to the holy name and without reading, you will not get much benefit. It will be like cooking that Akbar's khichdi, Birbal khichdi. You heard that story. Once what happened, when there was a contest, Akbar kept a contest. The contest was that if someone spends whole night in a pond, completely immersed in water till his neck, in ice cold water in some January month, then I'll give him some gold coins, say 1,000 gold coins. So I so declared, of course, many people would come and try within 1 hour or 2 hours, they would just run away. Akbar knew that no one will be able to do. But one person, maybe some yogi, he came and he stood and he completed the whole 12 hours in that water. And Akbar said, hey, I promised such a huge amount. And he said, he called the minister, do something. I will have to give you money. The minister said, don't worry, I will do something. So next day when the assembly he came to ask for his prize, he asked him that while you were in that water, was there light somewhere? He said, yes, but lamp was burning far away. Okay. So that is the reason how you tolerate. I can't give you prize because you took warmth from that flame. You are disqualified. He started protesting. How is it possible that flame was somewhere else and I was in this water and that small flame got warmth again? No. The challenge was you should not get any warmth from anywhere. So you are disqualified. So he protested, but in front of king, what he will do? The same. The one who is supposed to give judgment, he himself is crowned. So he went to Birbal, this person, and said, Birbal, I am cheated. Please do something. He asked everything and he said, this is what happened. He said, okay, I will do something. So some very important meeting was supposed to happen. Now he has some important travel was there. He has said that Birbal should come with me. So Birbal said, okay, I'll come tomorrow. So Birbal was there and then Akbar waited and waited next day when the appointment was there. He said, Birbal is busy. So he sent his minister and said, what is he doing? He is cooking. He waited for some more time. What is he doing? He is cooking. So when he kept hearing this, that he is cooking, Akbar became very angry. Himself he went there and said, what are you cooking? Does it take so much time? So what Akbar had done, what Birbal had done, he had put flame down and he had put khichdi pot very high. He said, I am cooking. He said, how can you cook with this flame? See the flame and see where you put it. You should put it in the flame there. He said, why it is not possible? If that small flame can give heat to that person, and this such a big flame can cook that khichdi, is it possible? So that was the point. So they said, I cheated him, sorry. So in this way, the lesson is, we should not become like this cooking. You are saying, I am chanting 16 rounds and I am devotee. I have put on tilak. I have also learned how to do arti. So we do all these things, but our khichdi is not getting cooked up. So what is our khichdi? There are all these anarthas which are there. They are not ready to leave. As soon as Krishna enters the heart, who should leave? The anarthas should leave. But because we are not letting Krishna enter, actually Bhagavatam is Krishna in sound vibration, and we are not letting him inside. The ears are closed, and with these ears, what we are hearing? Some movie song, or some other criticism, so many other material things which are there. This news, that news. So these things are entering inside, and Krishna is not entering. So how will this process work? So we should all take it very seriously and sincerely. And as we keep getting result, we understand, hey, if just few rounds of attentive chanting is so blissful, then naturally I will chant more. Then no one has to tell you. And taste comes, no one has to tell you that we do more, we chant more. But as before the taste comes, we have to put our effort. So this is the stage. Our stage is called as sadhana bhakti. Even before anartha nivritti. Anartha nivritti means anarthas are there, and our sadhana is not. It is like what do you call it? The child, when he starts reading Sanskrit. So Acharya gives example. He is saying, "Oh, I want to become Pandit." So the child gets admitted. Initially, the children are very excited. If you see, new bag, new books, and new travel, new teacher, new bench. So they are very excited, and they say that, "Oh, I have already become Pandit." So this is how we feel initially. How we feel? Oh, big bag, Bhagavatam. Now I become a devotee, and we become very excited. But this excitement only lasts for few years. Then we understand. Oh, the Sanskrit grammar, so much of memorization, so difficult, so much logic is there. So then we understand. Many of them they leave also. Many students what they do, and I don't want to become Pandit. Better I'll become a Bala. Going behind a cow is easier. Similarly, some devotees, after a few years, they say, "Hey, this is not easy, or maybe this is not working. You better do be as before." So before becoming like that, what we should do? We should put some interest. Then when he catches some concepts, he starts understanding grammar, he starts understanding. Then his enthusiasm for studies increases. Then people also appreciate him. Then he goes on to become a big scholar. So like that, initially we become attracted to devotional service, and because of our false enthusiasm we continue. But then we become stale if we don't follow it as recommended. But if we do it, then we get the results. So please take it to heart and read Bhagavatam and read Krishna Lila. Give some time. Just in some time, then you'll understand that Krishna will become so sweet, will not like anything other than Krishna. So, any questions if someone has? So, any questions?
When you say that we are not this body, we are soul, but still, like I myself, I have a propensity to take click pictures. At times, it's spiritual family. Like, so how to deal with it? Like, is it okay, normal?
Yeah, means normal. Few pictures are okay, just to show your happiness to others. But too many pictures and then to try to look good in the picture. Too good. So maybe that may become a bodily attachment. So all these are modern day gadgets. These problems are not there just 20 years back. So now these things are increasing our disease. Like now the society is introducing those things which are supposed not to be done. Bodily consciousness, gym, and all these things were not there before. At that time society was more in sattva and people were more sober, they could hear. And if your generation is similar, then the younger generation is even more addicted. So how to become free from bodily concept is by practice. And to become free from bodily concept, one has to do tapasya. Tapasya is the best way to become free from bodily concept. So it was recommended after 50 years people would do tapasya and markas. So when we do fasting, because this body is asking for, there are urges in this body, thirst, hunger, and so many other urges are there. So when we control these urges, then we start understanding that my happiness is other than these urges. Initially we think our happiness is connected to good prasad. You may say, no? Already some of us might be thinking, what is there special today? So if we don't get that good prasad, we may feel, itna maza nahi aaya. So this is because we are connecting to that, our senses to that enjoyment. So tapasya actually is to break that enjoyment. Tapo divyam putra kaya saptam shuddhe brahma saukyam tanata. So Rishabdev is advising, saying, we should do tapasya to become purified from this propensity to enjoy and experience a higher enjoyment. The lower enjoyment is the platform of body, which is experienced by even animals. So we as human beings are not supposed to experience that or be behind that. Even that same slogan said that even hogs and dogs experience that. Naham dev devajam nadoke kashtan kaman harati vid bujami tapo divya putakaya sapam shuddhe brahma saukyam. Means the specific word is used, vid bujami. Vid bhuja means those who eat stool, basically dogs and hogs. Means they are saying that even dogs and hogs, which are like the lowest among animals also, who are dirty, they also enjoy this sense pleasure of eating. If you see, of course not to this thing, but as soon as, like Prabhupada gives example of some devotee only, when a person uses a stool, nowadays we don't know, but in villages, as soon as a hog sees a stool, it runs. Usually it becomes mad after it. It becomes something which is the worst, even someone would not even want to look at. This animal is wanting to eat. So of course not to do anything this thing, but we should understand the psychology. Means even such enjoyment is there in this world. Means it is also enjoying, correct? That's what is learning there. So Rishabh is saying, don't compete with these animals. That means enjoying senses, running towards sense objects. What we should do? We should try to control. Shama, Dama, Tapa, Shama, Dama means controlling our mind. Sorry, Shama means controlling our senses. And Dhamma is controlling our mind. So these both things we should do. And if you do it regularly, for some years, then we start understanding that this body is not only meant for sense gratification. I am not this body. And my happiness is not connected to this body. I can be independently happy. And also we understand this happiness is ananta. This happiness is what? As soon as we eat something, then happiness is gone. Rather, trouble starts. I eat gulab jamun 1, 2, 3, and then I have to catch my stomach. So that is my happiness. But this happiness of the soul, Brahma Saukyam to Anantam. There is no limit for that. You can enjoy and keep enjoying. Just sitting in one place, you can meditate and enjoy. So to become free from bodily concept, we have to do tapasya. We cannot be free by giving comfort to the body. That's why previously people would do tapasya. Put something or the other. Nowadays we pamper the body. What time of day I would cook and eat. Especially the children, we keep feed them chips and so many things we feed, and then become more and more attached to the body only. And then they don't understand philosophy. Hare Krishna.